on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is in.
And this is bobbled now by Cano. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. He's hit over 400 in his last 10 games, and his team, they are really relying on him. He knows he's hot. His teammates know that he's hot, and you can bet the opposing pitcher, he knows he's hot too.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. That batting average up in the stratosphere here to begin play. 10 home runs and 22 RBI. Grounded weakly to the left. To his right, McNeil. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Go.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. Cano is in Don't You Know, a part of his New York nickname days. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal.
1 and 2.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Back to first, and they'll get Cano as well. It's a double play. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in. He'll breeze through 7 strong.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. As we begin the second in New York, here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather conditions.
Well, Matt, it's pretty dry down here right now, but I am told there's rain in the forecast for later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now, let's hope for the best.
Yeah, Heidi, thank you. And guys, certainly having a fresh bullpen ready for a game like this one will be an important step towards a victory.
No doubt, Matty. And there's rain on the horizon. You want to get depth. You want to score early as an offense, get some depth and some length out of your starting pitching, and hand it over to that fresh bullpen.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Ramos has got it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And I want to shine the light on Yoenis Cespedes, outfielder right here. The ability to play multiple positions in the outfield, both corners, and can dabble in center field as well. And newsflash, people, do not run on this guy. He has one of the best arms in the business.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting 6, the center fielder, number 24, Roman.
Into the box now, Roman Quinn. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. And did he square around? No, it's ball 1.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it?
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
For the Mets.
As he lifts it in the air to right field. Harper has a read on it.
Cespedes.
And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Conforto behind a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Batting sixth.
Here's Jed Lowry now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
He racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jed Lowry goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Todd Frazier started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Mets.
Leading off for the Phillies.
In now, Michael Franco.
Number 7. Michael.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Cespedes is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 8. The catcher, JT.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The average entering play at 301. 3 homers and 14 driven in. Lowry to play this one at short. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Batting 9. The pitcher, number 21. Vince Velasquez.
Standing in now, Vince Velasquez. No balls and a strike to count. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second, there's Cano. The turn throw is in time.
Back now for the Mets' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
Batting 9.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Keon Broxton is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Jeff McNeil. As he swings and lifts a pop-up out behind short. And Segura will make the catch, and that ends the inning.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Gene Segura standing in.
Gene.
as he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second.
To his left, Cano.
Out.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. And it's fouled away. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
And now Bryce Harper. Hit back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And Lowry won't be able to track it down. This gets through, a base hit.
Hey, listen, Dero, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 0-1 on its way. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. The pause. And the 0-2. Pitch outside. The throw. And he'll be tagged out trying to... Here's Robbie Cano now.
The second baseman.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands. It's strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Cespedes behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Conforto.
Ball 2 now.
No strike.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this one's in the dirt. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Full count. Here it comes. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Into the box, Jed Lowry. And the 2-out threat will not. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies' offense. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat. And while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is foul right side. And he fouls this one off. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. In now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
2-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike. The 2-1 is taken for strike two.
I got the count. 2-2.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto is there. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 24, Roman.
Into the box now, Roman Quinn. As he'll take a look at a
Ball
pitch
one.
too low, it's ball one. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball two. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Still showing bunt with 2 strikes, but he pulls it back. 3-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And try as he might, but he can't escape the... Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Fouled away. Now a ball lined to the left side. but foul. The 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the Mets.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful
1 ball, 2
confident
strikes,
attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of salsa.
On a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone. Standing in now Steven Matz.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
2 out, nobody on. He struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Into the box, Michael Franco.
Number 7. Michael.
As he rips it on the ground to second.
And that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher, JT.
In now, JT Realmuto. As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line towards center field. Broxton is there, and he has it for the 1st out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the 1st strike. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And he pulls this one back in time, 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to 3rd.
Stepping in now, Gene Segura, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Cespedes is there. And he hauls it down in the corner.
Up next for Philadelphia, the left fielder.
Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen. No balls and 1 strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. The 0-1. Boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. The 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Leave a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Into the box, Jeff McNeil.
Inside,
He'll
ball
take
one.
a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Count even now at 1-1.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
I got the count.
Count
1 and 2.
moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up on the backhand. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Boy, this is an absolute gift for them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano, stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And they take the lead. It's gone.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Oh, no, it dropped.
The left fielder.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Here's Cespedes with a drive. That's high and deep to left field. McCutchen is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
In now, Michael Conforto. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Down the first baseline. He pulls this one into right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 4.
There's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. But the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
And also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Number 21, Todd Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Hot shot down the line. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run scores. Now a 3rd runner heading for the plate. He scores as they push the lead to 5 now.
Base is loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Sir Anthony Dominguez, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. 2-1.
Inside, ball 1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Yeah, he was having 0 luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats, but it only takes 1 swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
Stepping in now, Steven Matz. Robertson, the former Yankee, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Number 6.
And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
Begins to be dicey, Matt, if you're one of these managers right now. It looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. Do you leave your pitchers in? Most of the ballparks have areas down below where guys can ride the bike or get on the treadmill. But you start getting into that 45-minute to an hour delay, you're starting to really flirt with danger. I'll be interested to see what the managers do with these two pitchers.
Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Nick Pivetta enters the game after the delay, which lasted a little under an hour, but we're ready to go now. The windup and the 0-1. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Standing in now, Bryce Harper.
Right fielder, number 3, Bryce.
0-1 the count. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And that's in there, base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Hoskins.
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. No hits to this point. Harper running from first. Liner towards second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. And there's a base hit on the line. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Stepping in now, Roman Quinn. Squeeze attempt, but it's popped up. Frazier is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The third baseman, number 7, Maikel Franco.
Into the box, Maikel Franco. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Phillies leave a couple. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0.
Red.
Standing in now, Robinson Cano. And he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A bouncer up the middle. Hernandez ranging up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The catcher, number 40. Wilson.
Into the box now, Wilson Ramos. Seared down the first baseline. The windup and the 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Stepping in now, Yoenis Cespedes. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side.
Leading off
in now, JT Realmuto.
JT.
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Nick Williams will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Nick Williams.
And he popped him up. Cano onto the grass, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Standing in now, Gene Segura. Looped out toward third. To second, there's Cano. On to first, it's a double play. Into the box now, Michael Conforto. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Conforto.
That's a ball.
1-1. Ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
The first baseman, number 21.
Stepping in now, Todd Frazier. Fouled off. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
7 runs, an equal number of hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And it's fouled away.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
That gets down, and the inning continues. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. Swung on, missed. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
That's a close pitch right there, but I think he's just nibbling a little bit too much. Out of the pen sometimes, you just have to come in and go right after guys.
Don't want to forget about him. Frazier, the runner at first with 2 gone. Good battle. Count remains full. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. In now, Andrew McCutchen.
Number 22.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Heading after this is Broxton, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Into the box, Bryce Harper. As he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. So far this year against Southpaws, Harper is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
Matty, he's having one of those dream seasons right now. The ability to work the count, the ability to get on base north of 400. and having a great batting average, this guy's certainly one of the best players in the game right now.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his third knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his third knock of the game, that's awesome.
Hernandez.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. To the left side, but it's well foul. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it.